Blessings, 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 greetings, bleedings. That's our blessings, that's our greetings. We all say all these different weird, different things here. I don't never know what I'm going to say, but you know what? I never forget this. It's a radio show, an alternative means of psychedelic masturbation, and I am here, your boy Will BK, here at this company right here. See this right here?
S.STREET Media.
Street, media. S.STREET Media, right here. Here in Brooklyn, well, Queens, whatever, depending on where you're looking on your GPS. But that's where we're at. What's going on, everybody? What's going on this lovely Wednesday? It's always good to be here. It's always good to be here. Of course, let me introduce these other people because they just want to get my light. They want to steal my shine. The person right here in back of me, the white lady, cute Libra.
The white lady. It's always got to be about the white.
The white lady.
I thought we were canceling
with the beautiful dreads, she's got all this energy and
Genergy.
That makes me more acceptable, like I guess, being white, that I have the dreads.
But she's our resident cuddlist. That's Genergy right there. Hey, Jen.
How's everybody doing?
Hey. Okay, now we can start the show. Oh, wait, I can't start the show without introducing the other person up in here. He's the king of mischief, and he's our color man, and he just walks around the world in New York streets and in different colors and different outfits and all these other things.
Check out my Instagram. Good Subway Creatures post
today. I know, I saw that. Oh my God, that's Hardy Brooklyn over there.
Exciting.
Hey, Hardy Brooklyn. Kirk Burroughs, what's going on, sir? How are you doing? Thanks for shouting us out. Well, checking us out and whatnot. So, yeah, this is what we're doing. It's Wednesday. What's today's date, Genergy?
Today is the 21st.
Yes, of October.
Kinktober.
And it's still a Kinktober.
Still is.
And there's something else going on this month. What else is this?
There's a lot of things going on.
What other things going on this month?
My birthday.
What's our birthday, everybody? Happy belated birthday to Genergy.
Thank you, everybody.
Ow. Okay. And what was that? There was a drip. Bloop. Oh, I thought I heard a bloop. Anyway, so well, it's national. It's Genergy's birthday. It's National Kink Month.
Yep.
It's Domestic Violence Month, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it? Is it?
If it isn't, it should be.
It should be, or something pink, or some other kind of pink thing going on. Cousin, I can't play Uno with you right now. Thanks for asking me to play with you. I play on another time, but I can't play Uno with you right
Mental
now.
Health awareness. I know
Mental health awareness.
Mental Health Awareness Week. I'm not sure if it goes on for the whole month.
Yeah, no, I think that's for a month. That's where all the crazy people conjugate during the month, and they want to exchange their crazy stories and stuff.
And only the crazies would know that.
And only the crazy people would know that. I'm saying. This is what we do here at Triple Radio Show. We have a good show going on tonight. We have a special guest coming in who happens to be stuck in traffic. But she's on her way. She's en route. DARCEL Turner. And I'm not going to go too far into her yet. We're going to wait till she gets here. She is so beautiful. But, of course, not as beautiful as the lovely Genergy here.
You had to say that.
I know. She has all the good energy. She has good energy. Did you do anything special for your birthday yet?
I did have a nice little pre-celebration, but we're planning a big party.
Yes, we are. We are planning on doing something in conjunction with S.STREET Media. That should be happening next week.
The 30th.
Next week, the 30th. And you will be hearing something about it very soon, and it's going to be fabulous. We're going to be having hopefully we'll have some little fire play there. We're going to try to run some fire play there. We're going to have probably a nude model there.
Some body painting.
Some body painting. Okay. I don't know what Hardy's got. Hardy's always got something up his sleeve. We don't know what his sleeve is going to be looking like.
It depends on the airflow of the place.
Yeah, so so it's going to be something kinky, unusual.
I like that you said up his sleeve, like he ever wears sleeves.
I got sleeves on today, baby.
Yeah, he usually doesn't wear sleeves, but so you're going to hear more about it. Just stay tuned, and you're going to see our advertisement about it, and we're going to be doing something really special and whatnot.
So excited.
No. Are you really? Say it again.
I'm super, super excited.
There you go. You know, you might have to turn your mic up. You never say it up loud, so it's
I'm
hard
to get loud for you.
Thank you very much. Now you sound a little bit more excited than you usually sound. So anyway, anything special happened this week? I know something special happened to me this week.
Oh, tell us about it.
Oh, God, you sound like a.
Did you have another enema?
No, I didn't have another enema. No, you asked me did I want one, and I did not. I refused it. Okay, but I did. I am good to say I've been having a consistent case of the bubblies, so I've been shitting regularly.
He's been shitting regularly.
A little bit more, but my shit is splat like it's splatting
like an explosion,
like all over the toilet. So I'm not getting it all up.
That sounds lovely.
So I'm feeling embarrassed about that, but at least I'm shitting. So that's the good thing about it. So aside from that, every time I go up and visit Jen up in Philly, I always get caught up in some
excitement,
some manure.
Some near life death experience where that I always just happen to be walking by or watching. So this time, I'm in Trenton, and I overheard this guy say he was calling the police because there was a lady on the platform. She was looked like she was unconscious, or she looked like she OD'd or something. So of course I'm gonna go and see. I went down there.
Investigative reporting.
I went down there just happened to stroll down the platform. So I didn't see anything. So I had to go all the way to the front of the platform, and there's this no offense, this white lady on the ground.
But she was extra white. You said she was white like.
But she was like on the ground, eyes closed, pale, no movement. Nothing. And the cop came and asked me, did I make the call? I said, no, I didn't.
You told him it was your girlfriend?
Hell no. That's all they need. They think I'm
He was like, let me get in there, baby. I'll eat her out right now.
So he goes over there and shakes her. Ma'am. Yeah. So she's like having this air blow job, just mouth wide open. And she wasn't moving. Then he called back up. 2 more cops came down. They was shaking her. She wasn't moving. Mouth wide open. I got close enough. This chick is like Molly Ringwald, white, pale, and was not moving. So dude gave her, I guess it was naloxone, and gave her a couple of shots in the nose. Still, chick wasn't moving. Then they sat her up, smacking her, giving her the dick slap against her jaw, but wasn't her dick, but it's his hand. And wasn't moving. She wasn't moving at all. And then it was after a few minutes after the naloxone kicked in, she just opened her eyes and popped in like she was Roger Rabbit, duh. And then she just got up and sat up, and it's wow. But you could just look like the chick was really dead. She looked dead. Well, she was dead until that naloxone came, because he came at the right time. And stuff like that. That's why you
had a little opiate problem. That's why I'm.
A little opiates. Yeah, a little opiates doesn't hurt anybody. Yeah. After naloxone, get the naloxone.
What weed was that?
It could have been. It could, but I don't think that was weed. That was definitely something stronger. So it's always good to have a box of naloxone in case somebody passes out.
And it's good to get certified. And if you live in New York City, they give away free classes you can take on how to give it, both via shot and via the nose.
Yeah. So what's the thing with the nose? Because it was a nose thing that they gave them. What was it?
It's basically if you're not a nurse, they don't want you giving a injection on the street to someone. So since in New York City, anybody can get certified as opiate first responder, then they provide you the Noxalon as much as you need to give to people.
Wow.
But you have to get a refresher course. It also protects you so that if your spouse ODs and you're certified.
You already have it in the medicine cabinet.
Not do you already have it in the medicine part. They can't ask you any questions.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Because you're now a first responder. You're not a participant to the crime.
So wow. How long does usually that class usually take?
How long is it?
Yeah.
It's usually got done in a community center. The 2 that I've taken have both been in community centers, and it's probably a 2 to 3 hour class, depending on how many questions you get asked, or the instructor gets asked. And there are a lot of questions because there are a lot of different scenarios they go through, because it only works on opiates.
Oh.
It doesn't work on
cocaine.
So do you look for signs to see if it's opiates before you give it to somebody?
Typically,
how do you
no.
Who
Typically, if somebody goes down in that state, you're going to give it to them.
Okay.
Because it doesn't cost me anything to get the drug. And if they didn't do it, it's no harm.
Right.
I'm not harming the person by giving them this.
Okay. But if they don't get it, then they're dead.
They're dead.
Right.
And a lot of times it's not, for most of the situations that I've all been involved in, it's like the person that gets the bad reaction to the, how do I put it, fentanyl,
Wow. Jeez.
is not necessarily the first or second person that did it out of the bag.
Okay. Jeez. Oh, no.
So a lot of times you can't really trust because you don't know how your bag was broken up or crushed up. And
Okay.
I mean, I've used mine a couple of times already.
Oh,
I've,
my
I've gotten
gosh.
a refill.
Really?
But that's because I'm out there and I'm going to a lot of parties with Will.
Yeah. I
And he
I
seems
don't know
to
what
bring
you're
all the people that need that. Little
I
thing
don't do
up the
that kind of
nose
stuff.
to
Don't
bring them
listen
back
to
to
them. Don't
life.
listen to them.
Did you tell everybody that you asked her if she wanted to come home with you?
Oh my gosh!
Leave
Why
that
y'all
part
listening
out.
to these people? No, that's so not true. So not
You
true.
see him bring
But
his hat
definitely,
down
if you
there.
could get certified, it's definitely worth it because once you get certified, you don't have to ever pay for the drug again. The city gives it to you for free.
Okay.
Sweet deal.
So from the time from the time that you
We'll teach you how to
And,
get
and
the
the city
freebies.
pays for the certification.
oh bless
And
it's
do you get a
all-
certificate?
Yeah,
Jeez.
you get a little card to carry around with you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like if I go out clubbing or a rave, I put that card shit right in my wallet.
I bet.
How long does
I
it
need
take?
it.
How long does it take usually from the time that you administer to it? How long can it take? What's the short time it could, or what's as long as it
Before
could
the
take?
person becomes responsive.
Yeah.
Anywhere it feels like days. It's gonna feel like days
I'm
to
sure,
you.
especially if they're not responsive
And they're
at
your
all.
right.
No
I
movement.
mean, but most of the time, 3 to 4 minutes
Oh, wow.
before like they can actually communicate back to you.
How long was it with your new love?
Yeah, it was not my new look. The cops there was 3 cops around, and what am I going to tell them? The cops to get
You
lost?
told me that you like a woman who doesn't talk back.
Well, yeah.
That's why you were going for the uncle.
Why she's at least not changing color? Shoot, but I do.
She was Molly Ringwald White,
Like-
just like your shirt. Perfect. You guys will love it. And you got the pink pants to go with it. Come on.
These are not pink pads. These are more like a grapefruit.
Talk about your outfit.
You know, grapefruit. You know, my little.
Oh, yeah, give a shout out for your
You know, my little.
wardrobe for tonight.
Little something, something. You know, I'm just a little something from my shoes. You know, jealous cats. You know, I like it. You know, it's seasonal weather, but I just thought I'd change it up a little bit. For the folks that wants to know what my style is like.
Always bringing a different flavor.
Bring a different flavor, and it goes perfectly with my tea. See? Yeah,
Perfect
yeah.
match.
See?
So
They
where
are
did you
curly.
where did you crash last night? Those were the clothes that you found.
I don't know. Where are these people getting that stuff from? I don't know these people. But anyway, that was my my thing that happened this week.
That was
Anything?
really exciting. You didn't mention, though, that you always have these things happen. Like the last time you came, there was somebody that committed suicide and jumped on the train track.
Yeah,
And you had to
another
sit
time
there for an hour
coming
and
up
wait
to
for
see
another
her,
train.
coming up to see Jennifer and hanging out. Trying to learn the lessons. Trying to do studying and stuff like that. Just hanging out, trying to be on another conscious level. Just trying to expose myself to the to the teachings of the herbal arts. Stuff like that. So going up to
enemas.
visit her and the teachings of enema studies, the one night I came up to see her and somebody decides they want to hang out on the tracks. The train that I'm on happens to hit them, so then we're stuck on the train for a couple hours.
But you weren't distracting the engineer.
I was not.
You sure about that?
He came on. Him and his boys went and looked and saw a deal with somebody under the train. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, bad news. There's somebody under the train, and he's dead." And so we
Like
got
you
to,
were thinking he
and
was
that's
still gonna
exactly what
make
he
it.
said. And we just looked at him in dumb amazement and like, oh, okay, it's interesting.
This is going to be 4 to 6 hours now,
And
please.
then we'll be here for a while till the next train comes and picks us up. So we sat there and looked in dumb amazement. We got off the train to pee.
I was going to say, you had to look for a place to pee.
Yeah,
Had to
that
mention
was
part.
it.
Did they
then we get to
did the
least
police
have-
question you all as witnesses?
No, they only questioned the They came on the train, but they didn't ask. Then if you see the train hit the person that's under the train, no, they didn't ask.
Did you feel something happen? Like, did the train like shake?
Like,
or anything?
well, yeah, just.
Like, you knew there was a body on there?
No, we just thinking, stop short for some apparent reason. So, yeah,
That's crazy.
No,
you
you
always
don't-
find it.
You don't feel it.
yeah. And but I'm always in those situations. And then, like I said, this morning, I saw the guy, the K2 guy, was on the ground, on the corner of 6th and 39th, and he's, having this big orgasmic,
Like a seizure?
seizure
Oh, wow.
with himself on the ground, and same thing. I mean, the cops just come. I'm like, damn. I was getting ready to film, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. And the cops was right there. And I didn't want to make it say like, well, why are you doing that? So
I know you really wanted to film
I
it.
wanted to. I would have filmed it.
You're
I'm just
always in
saying.
reporter mode.
I'm just saying, man. It's not fair. It's not fair. You say it's the universe.
I think it's Gorka mode.
It's what?
It's Gorka mode, not reporter mode.
Yeah. I'm always looking. I'm in lurker mode. Just always looking to see what's going on. Ooh.
Always finding
nasty.
something interesting.
Always finding something interesting. See what else? And then your man, so we go into trippy news a little bit. And then your boy, Jeffrey, is it Jeffrey Tubin?
Yeah, he's a mess.
Tubin. He just got suspended because he got busted jerking off on Zoom.
On Zoom.
I mean, I don't know what, he's pleasuring himself.
See him jerking off on the Zoom
I mean,
chat,
how do you-
on the
I mean-
conference.
What?
I mean, I think
Yeah.
people want to be seen. They want to get caught.
If that, yeah.
That's what
Hands
it is.
down.
I
You got
saw-
to work at that. Because most people's cameras, I do a lot of Zooms and a lot of WebExes. And I decided I was going to keep track of how many people do I look up their nose when they're doing a Zoom or WebEx.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think about all these people that are getting caught doing all of these things. They've got to fucking make an effort because, like, I was on a WebEx and a Zoom this week, and I was literally the only person who I wasn't looking at boogers
Wow.
Yeah.
because they're all sitting on their laptop on their lap with the camera going right up your nose.
I read something recently that they talked about the angles, that there's differences between men and women and the angles that they do. And men do the angle this way, where it's going up your nose, and women do it from above. where
Right,
it's
because that's the way
coming
you're
down.
supposed to do it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do it at about eye height or, like, so you're looking at the camera.
Right.
Like
But
a
not
teleprompter,
Like this.
right.
Like, yeah, I didn't know somebody needs to clean their nose out. It's
Yeah.
kind of gross. I just saw an interesting Zoom chat recently, and it was a kid in elementary school, and they show the kid sitting talking, and the teacher's talking to him, and his mom walks by in the background to get some clothes, and she was butt naked.
Oh,
And the
yeah, I
teacher
saw
in the
that.
background was like, "Who's that naked lady?" And then told the little boy to turn his camera off.
I'm sorry. I mean, my thing is, my thing is, it's there's still that sense of possibly getting caught that I think is still alluring to people.
So
I
you
mean,
think
I don't,
that's
I
like
don't,
a
I don't,
kink?
I don't know how people feel like they're just totally oblivious that a camera can't pick up the whole scene. It's like they feel like they only could pick this one
Yeah, it's like a
little,
little
that one
tunnel
little
vision.
dot. That's the only thing that they're going to see.
There people are oblivious. They don't understand, especially if my kid's got like a funny background on that's imposing him. The camera's not going to see me because I'm on the other side of the room. And
Right.
the amount of people that don't realize how much the camera sees more than you actually see what the camera sees.
Yeah, because it shows the whole room. It's not just that whoever's sitting right in front of it.
Right,
It
so you-
shows everything in the background.
And you have to figure that most modern cameras can see anything. Like basically, they have the same peripheral vision that you do.
Right.
So
Well, I
whatever's
don't
in
have
front.
peripherals, so I'm not a good
Right.
one.
So they can
Yeah.
pretty much see everything in that room going forward. And they can see it sometimes in infrared, sometimes in other methods where the human eye can't see it. So they
Yeah.
sometimes can see a lot more than we can see.
So keep your clothes on when your children are doing their Zoom classes, okay, folks?
Nah. But
no,
then it
no,
makes it not
no.
fun.
True.
And of course there's dead giveaways when people know that you're masturbating. Usually it's like the bitten lip look,
That's what you do?
it's a bitten lip. Then that's one way how you know people might be jerking
Maybe just
off.
the movement, like
or it could be the
this
or it
kind
could
of
be the or it
movement.
could be the movement. Now I know Fat Boy is not packing and stuff like that, so he's gotta he's either slouching down or something. I wonder how he got caught. I wonder what do you say when you see somebody getting caught? We did the story last month about that executive at the accounting firm, and he wasn't doing it in the Zoom, but he was jerking off in the conference room.
Yeah, and then fired the girl who saw him, who caught him.
Yeah, so I'm saying. I mean,
Or walked in on him. Didn't really catch him. She walked in on him.
I'm saying masturbating is so underrated.
It's definitely underrated, and we look so badly at it in society when we shouldn't. It shouldn't have any negative connotation because, again, it was okay to masturbate before the Catholic Church came around. Think about it.
And it should definitely be okay now with COVID going on.
Well, I'm saying you got to be
Just touching
multi-jerk,
yourself.
and you got to learn to be multi-jerk. No, you have to learn to jerk up with either hand. I'm just saying. These are lost.
That's a prerequisite for you?
Well, look, you should be able to. When you get older, as you get older, your sex skill set's supposed to develop, and you're supposed to learn new tricks.
So you don't think it's because you're doing the same thing for so many years that you have to switch it up a little bit and seem like there's somebody else in the room, so you use your left hand instead of your right?
Well, yeah, you never know. Maybe one thing could be for adjusting. One person could be for slamming. Maybe you can't do the obvious things. You have to learn how to be ambidextrous and be
sound
able
like a
to
real
use.
pro.
And masturbate with dignity.
You know.
He asked,
For sure.
he asked what else today was. Today is Global Dignity Day.
Oh yeah, what was that? What is that?
Global Dignity?
Yeah, I ain't got none. How do you learn that?
How do you learn dignity? We're in self-worth.
Yeah.
Like you're worth something.
Globally?
Globally, yeah. It's
Your
global
life
awareness.
matters. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You matter.
So during Global Dignity Day, what is it? What's the
It's basically, speakers, workshops, reaching out to the youth, especially in underpopulated, underprivileged places to show that they're worth it, that life is worth living, their life is worth something.
Oh shit. Well, how do I use that now to my advantage?
You're way past that, man.
I know, I got some dignity. I got some. What else did we?
In your left shoe.
It could be. What else did we talk about today? And did we do anything else
It's also
that we
hagfish day.
talked about today? I'm just saying.
It's also Hagfish Day.
It's what?
Hagfish.
What's hagfish?
What's hagfish?
Yeah.
All right.
I've never heard of hagfish.
I mean, we all got we all got the answers for it, but no one's saying it because we're waiting for you to tell us. What's hagfish?
It's an ocean critter. There's a big brown-eyed harp seal, and the majestic ochre even crabs have been codified. But just take a look at Sebastian from Little Mermaid. These are creatures we tend to think of but often forget. They're so hideous and disturbing, or just plainly homely creatures that inhabit the deep. It's a
They
fish.
got a whole day?
Yeah,
Wow. It's just a day, though, right? It's not a week?
just a day.
No, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Crazy, these people are crazy.
It finds dead prey, slides it into its mouth or anus, and then slowly
Oh.
eats its way,
Now that makes it
way out
interesting.
from the inside, leaving empty bags of skin in its wake.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why I got that day in kink month, because it's a kink.
That's pretty kinky.
That is kind of
it is.
kinky.
It definitely.
I bet
is.
Will would be into that, like
think he would.
sucking out some chick's insides.
You know,
Yeah, you've tried that.
you know, I don't know. This is, at this stage of life, I'm not too ashamed to, try something different, unusual, peculiar. Not fully, but it'll have to be with the right person. But we'll talk about it more. Anyway, we're gonna take a break because I gotta probably shit on myself. Anyway, Strip Up Radio Show, the alternative means of psychedelic masturbation. Your boy will be Cage Energy, Hardy Brooklyn. We'll be right back here on this Street Media.